What is up, my ASMR and football family? It's your boy, Christopher Cologne. And I'm back with another football picks video. So, I actually already recorded this. I wasn't happy with it, so I erased it all. And, yeah. So, we had the wild card round this past weekend, so we're going to be going over those picks and making the picks for the divisional round. So tonight's Thursday night. Tomorrow, I might release this tomorrow, Friday, or I might wait till like Saturday morning. I don't know. So yeah, wasn't even gonna. I was gonna go to work, and then I decided, you know what, I'm not going. I feel like I don't really feel all that great, so I'm just gonna come home because I was supposed to have a colonoscopy done tomorrow, so I took tonight off and tomorrow night off because I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it. And you know, the prep for a colonoscopy, you're down in a bunch of laxatives and all that shit, and I'm just like, well, I'm not trying to be at work like that, but because they're trying to, we're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with me. So, which, I think part of it could be the mold that's in there, but I gotta rip apart my whole bathroom to get it, so that'll be done, hopefully, in not too much longer. And then it could be the neurological stuff, it could be the Chiari, it could be just stress affecting my vagus nerve. It could be all three. It could be the Chiari and the syrinx or syringomyelia, whatever you want to call it. It has a few different things that you can use interchangeably for it. So it could be that. It could be my hiatal hernia on top of it, because a hiatal hernia can cause head pressure and dizziness and all kinds of other shit too. So, and like I get a pain in my chest right here. That shit hurts so bad, and then it aggravates my anxiety and everything too. It gets my anxiety going, because I'm not really an anxious person until all the medical problems start hitting me, and then they won't lay off of me. So, but yeah, so it could be a number of things. That's like why I'm making that one video soon. But yeah. And then I felt like shit just a little while ago, and now I don't feel that bad. I just feel tired. So it's weird how it comes and goes. So hopefully my energy of not really being all that into it and not really feeling all that great doesn't really rub off on this video, So, but yeah. So I was on my way to work, and I was just like, you know what, I don't feel all that great. I'm going back home. So, because I was going to have tonight off anyway. But, I don't know why I even told you all that shit, but if you're here for the ASMR and more than the football picks, then rambling is a thing. So, but let's go ahead and get into this. I yawned in just about the same exact spot of the last video. I'm pretty sure it was right when I was about to get into the picks. So, or the last time I recorded this video, the one that I erased. Okay, so we have the Texans at the Chargers. And I picked the Chargers, but the Texans, they're the ones that won. So, I got that one wrong. I'll go ahead and X and check like I normally do, even though they're already there. Then we had the Steelers at the Ravens. I picked the Ravens to win, and they did win. Yeah, normally it's hard for a team to beat a team three times in a season, and I figured the Ravens were going to do it because the Steelers just didn't look. They didn't look like they could do it, They weren't looking too good at the back end of the season. So, yeah. So that's the reason why I picked the Ravens, or at least for the most part. Then we had the Broncos at the Bills. The Broncos at the Bills. I picked the Bills, and they won. So I got that one right. Then we had the Packers at the Eagles. I picked the Eagles to win, and they did win. And the Eagles did win. And it was like, what, 20-something to 10, some shit like that. And the Packers, didn't the Packers fire Matt LaFleur, the coach? I think they did. I might be wrong, but I think they did. And then we had the Commanders at the Bucks, and that was a good game. Ended up being 23-20. That the Commanders won. But I picked the Bucks, so I got that one wrong. And then we had the Vikings at the Rams. And I ended up picking the Vikings, but the Rams won. So I think teams got the Vikings figured out. But yeah, I got that one wrong. So, but yeah, if you can throw Darnold off, if you can keep him, like Dan Campbell said, you stop him from picking you apart. So you get back there and all that. That's their weakness right there. So if they keep Darnold, do they go ahead and build a better offensive line more for? Because Darnold, if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't got to watch like a whole lot of games of him. I've only watched a little bit. I watched some of that game, and then I watched some of the Lions and the Lions and the Vikings. So is he more from the little bit that I've seen? He seems to be a pocket passer. So do they go ahead and they get, if Darnold is a pocket passer? I know some of y'all watch a lot more than I do, so I don't know that much about him. But if he is, the question now is, do you go ahead and you build up a better offensive line for that right there? Because they were also having trouble running too, I think. So, if I remember right. But so do you go ahead and you build up a better offensive line for a pocket passer type QB? To have more of a pocket passer type QB? Or do you go ahead and you get a different QB? You get more of a, it doesn't necessarily have to be a running QB, but more of a scrambler type, So it depends, because your offensive line is going to depend, or it's going to, the type of QB you got that you're going to build around depends on what type of offensive line you have, unless you get lucky and just have one that can stop the run, protect the pass, protect the QB and everything, because a lot of the times you end up with an offensive line that's alright at protecting the QB, but great at protecting the run. Or you'll get the other one, really great, creating holes for the run and this and that, but only alright at pass protection. So it just depends. But now you do get your offensive lines that do both. Not saying they don't. I'm just saying it's, over the years from what I've seen, it seems like you get more of one or the other. So, but yeah. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do about that. And the Rams, to me, man, maybe it has more to do with them being healthy. Mike, you go ahead and answer that question, because you're a Rams fan, right? If you're watching, the Rams, to me, and this could be more so if they're healthy or not, but a lot of times the Rams they seem like shit, I lost what I was gonna say. Oh, damn well, I guess. Oh well. Damn, I hate that, y'all. I can't stand when I do that, especially trying to do it for a video or something important. But maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe it'll So the divisional round, which is this week, we got the Texans at the Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs to win. I could see the Texans pulling it off, because the Chiefs, a lot of their games they've won by pretty damn close. Same way they were doing last year. They won a lot of their games by a very small margin. So there wasn't a whole lot in between the winning and losing, score. But I know they're going to get pushed in there. So I'm going with the Chiefs. Though I think it's going to be the Bills and the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to at least get pushed into the championship game. So then we have the Commanders at the Lions. I'm going with the Lions because I think ultimately they're the stronger team and they're going to be at home and everything. But the Commanders, you can't sleep on the Commanders. I could see them pulling it off, but more than likely not. So then we got the Rams and the Eagles. I picked the Eagles. I don't know why I put the check marks. Oh yeah, because I already had it circled. Now I'm picking the Eagles over the Rams. I can see that game going either way, but I just think the Eagles are going to do it. And then we have the Ravens at the Bills. And I'm going with the Bills over the Ravens. I just think it's Josh Allen and the Bills' year to go to the Super Bowl this year. So, that's who I've had picked for a while. Them and the Lions. Matter of fact, that was my same pick, Super Bowl pick last year too. I think, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, so I think the Bills are gonna. I think they're gonna get the Ravens. That's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a really good game. So, and who do y'all think? Y'all think the MVP belongs to what's his name? To Josh Allen, or do y'all think it should go to Lamar Jackson? I mean, they both played at pretty high levels this year, and even though Josh Allen has maintained control of that ball very well, I'm pretty sure that Lamar Jackson has thrown less interceptions. I think. We're going to look that up. Okay, so Lamar Jackson for this year. Yeah, for this year is Lamar Jackson for this year has 4,172 pass yards, 41 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. So, that's his stats. Now, you know what? Josh Allen's stats aren't as good as I thought they were this year. Okay, so, because now he's way down in interceptions. Like, last year he threw 18 interceptions. But in 2019 he threw 9 interceptions. This year he only threw 6. So, but yeah, Josh Allen doesn't have as many touchdowns. As I thought he did. But he has 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and 3,731 yards. So I wanted to see what their rushing yards were too. But Lamar Jackson's got better numbers. So now, honestly, I think they should quit giving the damn MVP to quarterbacks so much. It's like the quarterbacks are the damn shoo-ins for the MVP. You got other players on these teams that deserve an MVP, or at least deserve to be in the discussion of MVP just as much as the quarterbacks do. So, because, well, without other players, the quarterbacks can't do shit. Just like without the other players, those other players can't do shit. But doesn't matter how good you can throw the ball if you have nobody to catch it. what are you gonna do? You know. So, but yeah, I think there should be other players and everything in, like, look at Saquon Barkley, which actually I think he is in the discussions for NFL MVP. Actually, we're gonna look that up too. Okay, now this is on Fox Sports. So they got Josh Allen, then they got Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow. Oh, these are the odds. Okay, but these are who's in. So these are who's in the discussion: Jaden Daniels, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Sam Darnold, Justin Herbert. So, and I was looking at the stats. Man. Maybe Joe Burrow should be on top because Joe Burrow's stats for this year were, I mean, the dude is first in the league, 4,918 yards, 43 touchdowns, 201. He had 201 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. So, I don't know, dude. Pretty much looks like Duke balled his damn ass off this year. It's just the defense was letting him down. Damn, I'd be pissed. I would be mad as fuck. But yeah, so this is on Fox Sports. Yup, that dude, 43 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 4,918 yards. That's the MVP right there. If you're going to give it to a quarterback, that's the MVP right there. So, shit, I didn't know he been balled out like that this year. Pretty damn good, and his quarterback rating is 108.5. So I don't know. If I were to give it to a quarterback this year, I'd probably give it, more than likely, I'd give it to Joe Burrow. So, but I'll see y'all next video. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. And peace, 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 peace.